Hey!
Welcome, friends. Shannon Heaton here.
Matt Heaton here.
And you're all so welcome to the party. We are going to have some great fun playing some mid-tempo tunes together. And Arthur Prams, welcome. You were the first one in. And to Bob in Wisconsin, welcome to you. Frost on the pumpkins today in Wisconsin, I'll bet. Tomas, hello and welcome. You were troisième today, so welcome. And to Alex, Wai Shanghao, to you in China, so late for you. And we're always so honored when you get a chance to stop in live with us. So hello and welcome. And welcome to Aga in Poland. Hello, my friend. Hello to Dwayne in Ottawa. Happy Saturday to you. Hello to Sandrine. Bienvenue. You're joining us for the first time. You're so very welcome. And salut to Allison in France as well. And to Jaden in Holland. Hello and welcome. Nice to see you here. And to Johnny, pain-free playing. Here's to pain-free playing for everyone. I think you have a shoulder situation, right? I think you're on the hopefully on the mend. Love seeing folks welcoming each other. It's so well-mannered and so wonderful. Lovely, lovely. So you're also welcome to Dominique and Christine in Bordeaux. Hello, and you're very welcome today to Howard in Seattle. Take care in this wild weather of yours. To Marco in Milano. Hello and ciao and welcome to you. To Saul in Michigan. To Ilam in Ohio. And loved seeing some of the videos on the Facebook page that folks are sharing. So beautiful. Ilam and Allison and Saul and Jennifer and Ronnie sharing videos. Really exciting to hear some music from you. And Julie also earlier today. So thanks for sharing those. And hello, Julie, and welcome to you in Tennessee. Few fall colors. That's great. It's beautiful here in New England. To Jennifer in Michigan. Hello to, to Margie in Minnesota. To Ted in Ottawa. To Sally. Yay, you made it in person today down the road. Glad to have you here, my friend. And to Elena, happy Saturday to you. To Allison K, hello and welcome. To Mike in Oregon, hi. To Mary in Oregon as well. Hello and welcome, friends. We're delighted to bring folks together and have a few tunes together. And to, let's see, where I skipped the chat here. To Mike, did I welcome you, Mike, in Oregon? Yes, to Mary in Oregon. To Ted in Ontario. To Barbara in Virginia. Hello and welcome. Hi to Bruno in London. Hi to Rohe. Hi to Ronnie in Germany. Hello and welcome back. Glad to have you joining us. Love hearing you playing the flute and sharing your progress. So you're in good company. A lot of wonderful musicians working hard at the music here. To Jeroen in Holland, hello, and to Peter in San Diego, to Tetsuya in Toronto, woohoo! So yes, that is the picture of our behind-the-scenes setup, which got a little slicker this week because we had our old preamp died and we had to put something together in a jiffy. To Carrie in Florida, hello and welcome. To Kevin in Ottawa, I'm glad that you're pulling up a chair. To Dawn in Fort Collins, hello. And to Rune, hello and welcome back. To Larry in Maryland. To Julie and John down the road, we've got a special surprise for you today. Welcome. So glad to have you here. Katrina, hi and welcome in Maine, joining in from Maine. And hi to your mom as well if she's tuning in. To Diane in Dublin. And to Ignacio in Chile. And to Young in South Korea. We're so honored and delighted to have you joining us. It's very late for you, so thank you for honoring us with your presence in real time. So we're going to start with a warm-up jig called the Humours of Glendart. So Irish Rosa, hello Lisa, and welcome. Here we are with the Humours of Glendart in D. It starts like this. So if that's all you get, B-A-F-A-F-D, that's good. 1, 2, here we go, nice and easy. warm up into a nice mellow pace. So admitting that I don't always play at this pace. And it takes me a minute to kind of settle into this nice, easy feeling and also make it make sense and make it make beautiful music at this pace. I think we warmed up into it eventually there.
We got there.
We got this. We got this, Matt. We got this.
New guitar day for Peter. Yay!
Yes. Congratulations on your new guitar, Peter. And Larry, the preamp that we got is a Mo2 M2 so that it works with our DAW that we use mostly, which is Digital Performer. That's really boring for some of you. But anyway, I have to say the really, really 13-year-old piece of hardware that we had that we were making everything work on, I miss it already. I think there was something really funny about doing all of this on very
gear.
very whatever, low-end gear.
Yeah.
But anyway, here we go. And Barney, welcome and glad that you made it. It sounds nice to go hiking in the woods all morning. Good for the soul. And to Pascal in Brittany, hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us again. And to Carolyn, so glad to have you back with us from New Brunswick, I believe. What does Humours mean? Humours is like the vibe, the feeling, the sense, even the smell of a place. So the Humours of Glendart is very evocative. I hope that Glendart is a nice smelling place. But the vibe of a place, really, I think, is the idea of it. Arthur, that is such a good jig to play, indeed, a real lovely one. And Julie, that's so sweet that you learned that from me at Swananoa. Woohoo! Glad to play it with you here again today. Sean Morris, hi in rainy Manchester. And yes, Mark of the Unicorn
That's
gear is
Mo2.
great. Oh, Mo2. Okay, great. Nice.
Cambridge, Massachusetts.
Okay. You know, still, I do miss the old fast track M audio.
I know you do. Yeah.
All right, so we're going to play Swingin' on a Gate and the Earl's Chair. So that one there into good. And Lisa, I'm so glad that you knew the first one, and maybe you'll know a bit of this next one. If you don't, all you need to know is G, E, D, B, G. Just start with that, and the rest will follow. 1, 2, here we go. you were going to end on a G chord. I guessed wrong. But then I quickly changed
adapted.
course.
Yes, it was fabulous. I am roasting. I gotta shut
The window?
Excuse me.
Okay. It's cool out, but it's also beautiful and sunny, which is fabulous. And to Lewis, hi in Indiana. So wonderful that you're joining us. And cool, hi to Julie's mom in Indiana. Maybe she should tune in too. We'll have a real party. Lovely backing there, Matt Heaton. That was lovely. And you know, Jennifer had the idea, you know, the humours, also meaning maybe like the charm. You know, in a way, like maybe in a tongue-in-cheek kind of a way, like the charm of a really smelly place. But also, it's true. I remember oftentimes getting off of the plane at Shannon Airport and like going outside, and just the smell of like first being back in Ireland. It's like, you know, that mossy kind of peat fiery thing. Even though you're near the airport, you smell it. There is something to, you know, you take in a place in all its sights, in all its sounds, in all its smells. You know, when you have these senses available to you, you take it in, and whatever senses you have, and that's a good definition in a way. The charm of a town, the humours of a town. Nice. Okay, so I think we're going to carry on with some jigs. We're going to do a boys set. Oh, I'm not in tune. Are you in tune with reality there? Can you double check? The Rollicking Boys of Tandragee. And then let's go into the Boys of the Town. Yeah. We're going to those. And at the end of Boys of the Town, we'll do, as Matt Malloy recorded them, Boys of the Town and Jackson's Jig. So a big welcome to Grania, and glad to have you joining us today. And to Jim in Zimbabwe. Wonderful. We have Carrie and Zimbabwe joining us in time for these. Your volume is low, Don. I wonder if it is for everybody. Let us know, and we can adjust. But I think it's about the same. Yeah. It might be about the same. You could try reloading, Don, or headphones, or let us know, folks, if you're having
anyone
trouble.
else does it seem different to anyone else? Okay, here we go.
All right, here we go. Yes, Tomas, I know you like Rollicking Boys of Tandragee as well, I believe. And so we'll send this out to you. Here we go. 1, 2, woo!
I think after scrolling through all that, let's just goose up the level just a touch, a little bit. And yes,
okay, I went for very little.
Yeah.
We'll do a little bit at a time.
Yeah, we're always a little worried about overdriving things. So
yes. So there we go. We turned it up just slightly. Let us know.
So that set of tunes, the last two, Matt Muller recorded those two, and then Connaught's Rambles at the end.
That's
so
right.
if you learn those two, learn the set of the three.
And they're on his album Stony Steps, I believe.
That's right.
And that was your big whistle hit. That was the first tune you learned on the tin whistle.
Boys of the Town. Yeah. Never got the rest of them.
That's okay.
My whistle career was short, and ignominious. Is that word?
Ignominious.
Ignominious.
Maybe.
Bad.
Good. I saw Patrick said that his one of his normal cycling routes, Dundalk, Armagh, Portadown, Tandragee, Boys of Tandragee, Newry, and Dundalk. That sounds incredibly beautiful. I like that loop a lot.
How long a loop is that?
Yes, how long a loop is that, Patrick? Let us know.
Sounds very far to me. I don't know.
And Jennifer, thanks for reassuring Lewis there. Yes, medium speed becomes easier and easier, and then you goose it up a little, and then you goose it up a little. So, Dad, of course, welcome to Dad, our friend Dad joining us in California, and really glad that you had a major rain. So we will play the rainy day for you and for everyone, and to the folks in Ojai, wishing you rain soon. And so we'll conjure it with I think it was Lisa who asked what I like to play with that, and I had suggested in the YouTube chat, please don't do that, I had suggested Jackie Coleman, so let's do that. The rainy day into Jackie Coleman's. Ladies and gentlemen, on the mouth percussion, that's Matt Heaton. Why don't you show everybody what you can do? Yuck. Okay. All right. So that did not derail me at all. No. Julie, happy birthday to you. We are so delighted that you're joining us on your birthday. Yee-hoo. And why did you say woohoo, Liz C? I missed that. I don't know what that's about, so I'll try to catch up with that.
She bought Liz Carroll's book.
Oh, nice. Wonderful. That's a great birthday present, in fact. Okay. Let's see. 60-mile loop. That is perfect. Okay, so imagine the rainy day right after the 60-mile loop. The way to go. Way to go. They like your mouth percussion. Okay. 1, 2, here we go. Woo! I like that Arthur's brother used to make that mouth noise by
Yep.
hitting himself on the head. Maybe it works if I hit you on the head. We could try it. Ready, go. And welcome back to Tom. Yay, rainy day. And folks, if you don't know the rainy day, I think it's one of the common core tunes of the virtual guided session. So if you don't know a lot of these tunes, I try my very best to rotate and to represent tunes that are kind of in our common core. And there's a list of those on my website, which is shannonheatonmusic.com. You can find on the instruction page, there's like a list of common tunes and all sorts of great resources for this so that you can learn one more tune and then one more tune. And then before you know it, you'll know more and you'll be able to build up your speed a little bit, little by little. L'oiseau fait son nid, right?
Got it.
Go ahead.
I was going to follow up and see if after us turning a knob a little bit, if anyone noticed any change in volume.
Right, or if we should go up even more.
Yeah.
And hi to Elizabeth. And Elizabeth, your wonderful big leaf, giant leaf begonia is growing and growing. Oh, you got to scoot the other way so we can see it. See back there in the corner? It looks like it's maybe the same height, but that's because I put it on a lower table so that it can grow more and more up toward the sun. Very exciting. Silver Wolf, I don't know anything about the McNeela Irish flutes. If anybody knows, you could weigh in perhaps. But here's to more rain where we need it, and here's to more sun where we need it. And to every day, some rain must fall, I suppose, but hopefully just the right amount. So another thing that we do is we try to rotate in this weekly session. We try to rotate selections that we have chosen as Name Your Tune selections in the past. So a past Name Your Tune selection was the Few Bob, a lovely, lovely hornpipe in G with a lot of E minor in there as well. And we'll try it with the Fairies hornpipe. All right. Okay. Diddle dee doodle da doodle dum dum. Yep. I'm gonna turn it up just a teeny tiny more. All right. Goose it up just a little bit more. Here we go. 1, 2. Here we go. nice tunes.
Lovely tunes.
Lovely, lovely tunes. And fun flute talk.
Warning,
yes.
warning, the chat is veering into flute geekery.
I do play a Pratten style flute with the bigger finger holes, Grania. And I, like you, have a 2-part flute. This is all one section, and then this is the other section. The foot joint, I don't think counts as a part, really. Versus the 2-part, versus the kind, the 3-part flutes. So a 2-part flute would have 2 sections here. I have just one. Start again. I play a Pratt & Model flute. And for me, my middle section is all one piece. Hence, my flute is a 2-section flute. If I had 2 pieces, it would be a 3-part flute.
Well,
a little confusing.
That makes as much sense as the the fact that it's a D, whatever.
Yes. But a very big welcome to Jen in Ontario. And I'm so glad that you're enjoying this hour of the weekend. We are always enjoying this and really happy to bring a few folks together for a bit of fun, for some nice tunes, and exciting that it's your friend's birthday. So Robin, and also Suksanวันเกิดนะคะคุณพจนารัตนสมจิตพี่กุ้ง happy birthdayด้วย. So to Robin, we'll sing for her.
Yeah.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Robin. Happy birthday. That's a little high.
That's my key.
I love it. Happy birthday, Robin. Happy birthday, Pikung. Happy birthday, folks. We're delighted to give a birthday shout out. So thanks for asking there. And thanks for joining us today. Wonderful. All right. So is Matt's guitar one piece?
So far. Let's hope it stays
Until
that
I
way.
hit him in the head again. All right. So we are going to play a special set of jigs for you. Our friends John and Julie are tuning in today. And I wrote this sweet little jig some years ago for John. So I'm going to play John Sullivan's for you. And then we're going to go into a tune I call The Belly of the Weird. And this was named after I was traveling with some friends, and much to my dismay, we stopped at like a fast food place for, a lunch. Gross. Like, I didn't want to go to this place. It was like called Chick-fil-A. Okay? Chick-fil-A. It had chicken sandwiches or whatever. I didn't want to go. I didn't want this kind of food, but whatever. Here we are going to Chick-fil-A. And outside of this chicken restaurant, I imagine as a chicken restaurant is what they're selling inside, there's a huge cow, like a ceramic cow or a statue of a cow. The whole thing made no sense. We walked in and there were a bunch of children having a birthday party in there wearing cow hats. I didn't understand any of it. I walked out and I went to the grocery store across the street while they went to this restaurant. But it was so strange being in there that I said it was like being in the belly of the weird. And so that is what we are going to play for you for our Offertory selection.
So this is the portion of the session where we pass the virtual tip jar around. If you are able to drop something in said tip jar, there's a PayPal link and a Venmo link. And thank you very kindly for everyone who contributes. And if you can't, no worries at all. And hope you enjoy.
Before we play it, though, we're gonna play Happy Birthday one more time for Julie, because we didn't sing for Julie. We're gonna play for her instead before these two jigs in D.
And for Alex's mom, right?
Yes, and for Alex's mom. In D.
In D.
Hi and welcome. Thanks for joining us today. Good to have you. And yeah, I enjoyed playing that little John Sullivan's tune. That's a good one.
Yeah.
And for good people there. So, woohoo. The cow says, eat more chicken, as in less beef. I mean, that is still a very confusing message. Super weird.
I don't know if there are any Buffy the Vampire Slayer fans, but I do remember when she got a job at a fast food restaurant called I don't remember what the restaurant was called, but their main thing was the double meat patty, which was a mix of chicken and beef. It was just so gross. Had something to do. There were zombies and stuff. I don't know what happened.
That was kind of what it felt like in the belly of the weird. What did I say we were going to do? Some slides.
Oh,
we're going to do some slides.
So
there was a
sliding.
There was a Brosna slide. I think it was one of the Brosna slides. Michael had suggested this one, and he called it the Toureendarby. So that's what we're going to do. I'm not totally no, I didn't vet the name terribly carefully this time, but I know the tune. So we're going to play the Apple Blossom before it. So this, that into, yep. All right. So the fox eats chickens. Indeed. Si tu m'apprivoises, ma vie sera comme ensoleillée. Right? Isn't that from the Little Prince? The fox eating chickens? All right. Anyway, here we go. Da yodel da da dee da. 1, 2. Here we go. and Jim, I agree. Apple Blossom. Yes, and super sweet on the flute and on the fiddle. I like it particularly on the fiddle. And I know you cover both bases there, so that's a good one. All right, so next week, Adele had suggested doing all spooky tunes, and I believe that for the last year, the session fell on October 31st. So October 30th is close enough. So if you have some requests for spooky tunes, I thought of that because I think we're going to play Young Tom Ennis next. I was talking about this with Jennifer. I love this tune, Young Tom Ennis. And it's also got like a creepy title associated with it. Is it like the Banshee wailing over the Mangle Pit or something like that?
No way.
Yes, that's an alternate title of that tune. So we won't do that one next week because we're going to do it right now. But if you have some fun ideas for spooky tunes, yes. Keep them coming. So Young Tom Ennis, and then let's do the Legacy Jig after that. And I had one other thing. Yes, the Buffy references are the best. And Tomas, we did see there's a Little Prince movie that was made recently, which was very like the book, very beautiful.
Yeah, they did a good job.
And very melancholy as well. And our son and heir we had read the book together once, but we watched the movie together. And I think he really, truly did get the beauty and also the melancholy messages in it. It's such a wonderful book that I feel like I need to kind of reread often. So, that one is the into. Good. And Olga Apple Blossom, I was actually going to send it out to you. I know that you like the tune. Were your ears burning? Do you have that saying in Polish? If your ears are burning, that means somebody was speaking of you or thinking of you. I was thinking of you in Apple Blossom. So, yeah, 1, 2, here we go. song ideas. Yeah, we could do some of them as tunes as well. Nice, very nice. And Yoe, thanks for asking about the first 50 book, about the structure of it. Sure, in first 50, this is not an advert. This is an answer to a question. In the first 50 book, for each of the tunes, I have one version, as in, let's do these tunes right now. I just opened it to Donald Blue and Many's the Thing I Saw. So I have one version that is like a flute version with some suggestions for where to breathe, and then one version for fiddle players with suggestions of how to do the bowing. They're simple, gentle suggestions, but just thinking that if you're newer to the music, even if you don't get all the sort of ornamentation in there, it really doesn't need it all if you've got some nice rhythmic feel. And the way through, with the way to rhythmic feel, I think on the fiddle is really by way of bowings, and the way to good rhythmic feel on the flute is really by coming up with uninterruptive breathing suggestions, supportive breathing ideas.
And part of the thing too with the book is we had both noticed that there are a lot of collections that people use to learn tunes from, but they'll start off, give you a polka or two, and then all of a sudden it's like the Maid Behind the Bar or something, which is a notey, not easy tune.
Yes.
And so the concept here was like finding stuff that like is a little, simpler
technically, yes,
but that didn't sound dumb.
Yeah, that didn't sound dumb.
Yeah.
So one of the working titles was Simple Tunes That Are Not Shite.
That's right.
I really like these tunes. Should have gone with that. That would be a more pithy mandate. So let's do two from there. Let's do Donald Blue. We'll do it in the reverse order. Donald Blue. Ooh, Butterfly is a good idea for a creepy one in a way. And then, yeah, and I really kept ornamentation out of it just to strip it down to the bare bones for starters. So here we go. Donald Blue. And Many's the Thing I Saw. All right. And it is not like the 50 tunes that someone might start learning. Like, it's not like the 50 most common tunes. That perhaps is a project forthcoming. But it's 50 tunes that if you start with tunes like these, simpler to manage, you might have a good crack at getting a nice rhythmic feel. So here we go. Yo, da 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 da. 1, 2, here we go. Yes. So I couldn't resist going into the Connaught Heifer for Bob there. A cow tune. A cow tune. All right. So we're going to finish off with the lovely Báidín Fheilimí. Yes. And before we do, a big, big thank you. Garamahagat everyone for joining us today. Tanyavad. Dank je. Merci beaucoup. Tru garez. Arigato gozaimasu. Kamsahamnida. Tusen tak. Dziękuję. Vielen Dank. Grazie. Muchas gracias. Evcharisto. Ciese. Chwala wam. Shukran. Esgarig esko. Ta palat. Spasiba. Achehe. Salamat. Terima kasih. Diolch. Toda. Kusanem. Muito obrigado. Gam Nino tenda. Ndo. Miigwech. Chwala lepa. Yutva. Gidos. Kopkun naka. Thanks so much, everyone, for joining us for another virtual guided session. Hope to see you here next week for these spooky tunes. I will be combing through the chat afterwards and try to incorporate all of your great ideas here. And really, folks, thanks for coming together for through the rain and the sun and for the good company here. So take good care. And here we go. Hi to Aaron there. Thanks, folks. Hey. Sandrine, come back. You're all so very welcome. Take good care, everyone.